What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome, and please hit that subscribe button so you can follow along with all our future adventures with the Onewheel. So in today's episode we are going to talk about the 5 reasons not to get a Onewheel. But before we get into that, I am going to preface this with the statement that I love my Onewheel and I try to take it wherever I go. If I have to walk more than a block, I often feel that I often find myself wondering, why do I not have my Onewheel with me? In this case, we're in Colorado. We're in Kenosha Pass along the Colorado Trail. And the Colorado Trail at the Kenosha Pass, well, the Colorado Trail in general is a almost 500-mile trail that stretches from Denver all the way to Durango. It travels through the beautiful Colorado Rocky Mountains, and it is just a great trail to enjoy. And so I will be one-wheeling a segment of this trail. And while I one-wheel and enjoy these beautiful fall colors of Colorado, I wanted to go over the reasons why you should not get a one-wheel. Reason number 1, if you do not like to have fun and adventure, then do not get a one-wheel. When you have a one-wheel, it's all about going out, it's all about exploring, it's all about taking risks that you otherwise wouldn't take. And so, if you're super risk averse and you don't like to go out, then don't get one of these bad boys. Number 2 is, if you don't like being the center of attention, then do not get the Onewheel. The Onewheel draws attention like nobody's business. Wherever I go, people are always turning heads, they're always stopping, they're always asking questions. I've had numerous people stop me and ask me questions about what I was riding. I've even had people pull over, make U-turns, so that they could talk to me. So here, I'm chatting with
you have to balance
a group of folks about the Onewheel.
Yeah, and so it's a lot of fun.
Goes up and down, both?
Yeah, I can go uphill, I can go downhill, forwards, backwards.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep, these rocks are a little dicey though. But I'm learning. Excuse me. Pardon me. Thank you.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you.
So if you don't like being the center of attention, then don't get a Onewheel. It was a busy day in the fall because of the beautiful colors, and so I was getting a lot of attention and a lot of questions. Which does lead me to the next reason why you should not get a Onewheel. If you don't like meeting and talking to people, then don't get one of these. The Onewheel has opened up a whole new world for me. It's introduced me to many new communities. Just in my own neighborhood, I'm meeting and talking to neighbors that I've never met. Going on trails, going to local parks. I'm meeting and chatting with people I otherwise wouldn't.
Pardon me. Thank you.
So just in this short segment of trail, you can see already how many people have talked to me or made comments or asked questions about the Onewheel. So if you are averse to speaking and speaking to people, meeting new people, then don't get a Onewheel.
Thanks.
Yeah. Way to do it.
Yeah, you want to try it? Thank you. Hey guys. Thank you. Beautiful person, sorry. It's called a Onewheel. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like a Segway, but with one wheel, and you ride it like a skateboard. And it's electric. This one you can go up to 6 miles with, but my other board you can go 18 miles. Yeah, and you can go off-road and trails, obviously. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. They're dangerous though.
Yeah.
So if you want to learn more, you can go to my website, oneradwheel.com. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
That'll be cool.
Just ride it. Same way you got in. How's it going? Yeah, it's electric. It's like a Segway. But with one wheel, ride like a skateboard. Yeah. OneRadWheel.com. Yeah, they're fun. How's it going?
Good.
But like I've said, this thing has opened up some new communities to me, just in my own neighborhood, just in my own region, and then also
Excuse me,
online.
sorry.
The Facebook communities have been really helpful, very supportive. It's a great way to meet new people. But if you're afraid to put yourself out there,
Thank you.
make new friends, then don't get a one wheel. So the next reason not to get a one wheel is if you don't have the money to pay for the one wheel and the safety gear, then don't do it. You should not go into debt to get a one wheel. This is a want and not a need. I try to teach my kids the difference between the two. And for most people, the only three things you should ever go into debt for are education, car, and a home. So a one wheel doesn't fall into any of those categories. I know my kids say a one wheel is like a vehicle, but no, for a one wheel you should not go into debt for. If you don't have the money to pay for the one wheel outright and to buy the safety gear, then you should start saving. Health insurance, and don't do it. This is a big one for me because I have my kids, my family, also I have friends, family, scouts.
Thanks, guys.
In my scout troop that all ride the one wheel. And if they are to ever fall and to get hurt on one of these, then I need to make sure that they have proper insurance coverage to pay for the medical bills. While the one wheel may seem expensive, the care that it takes, or even just an ER visit with a few x-rays or a CT scan, it's going to get very expensive. And if you find yourself with broken bones, the aftercare with an orthopedist or any other specialists will be very, very expensive. And so make sure you have good health insurance before you take risks. Also, if you are such that you can't afford to get hurt, if it takes you away from your job because you are a concert pianist or a surgeon and you can't afford to get hurt, then maybe this thing isn't for you. And so those are my 5 reasons for why you should not get a one wheel. Reason number 1, if you don't like to have fun, if you don't like to explore and go on adventures, then don't get one. Number 2, if you don't like being the center of attention, then this is not for you. If you don't like meeting and talking to new people, then I wouldn't get a one wheel. If you don't have the money to pay for the one wheel and the safety gear, then wait till you do have the money. And lastly, if you don't have good health insurance, then don't get a one wheel. So those are my thoughts as I ride through the beautiful autumn forest in the Rocky Mountains of the Kenosha Pass along the Colorado Trail. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've learned something. and I hope you can subscribe and support the channel. Thank you for watching, guys.